was that moment my BFF Maria told me that that guy was flirting me. She told me, "Why don't you have a go?"
Damn, I'm so
I
glad
got
they
close
included
to him.
Wallace in the nick of time.
He said I had the most beautiful blue eyes in the world. So obviously, I end up in this place. He started to offer me everything. Jewelry, dresses, holidays in Cayo Perico, sports cars. It was a dream come true. I couldn't believe how lucky I was, and loved as well. This was more than I could ever imagine. One day, when I was ready to go outside, I saw a photographer. Strange. I asked him, "Can I help you with something?" He said, "I work for Vespucci fashion magazine, and I love your house, man." So, politely, I told him gently to go away, and he did promptly. That night, I heard James crying. I asked him, "Is everything okay, love?" He said that some people were chasing him from a rival gang, but his men were gearing up for any possible threat. I said, "You can count with me." He said, "Thank you, Swan," and we went to bed. I supposed to arrive late from shopping that afternoon, and for my surprise, I saw the pool area full of young women. What is happening here? I decided to show them who is the boss. As usual, I refused to know the answers to these questions. That evening, I joined James in the bar area. They were a bit drunk, so they started to be abusive. James said, "From all girls I had, Swan is the best in bed." I said, "Come on, James, you are embarrassing me." But he didn't stop. "If she wasn't my property, you guys should all have a go." I got so mad with James. I said to him, "James, you want to pervert?" Instead of apologizing, he said, "But I am the only one who makes you scream in the bed." I said, "You know what? You can all get screwed." His friends were laughing. If that wasn't enough, he said loud, "Hey, Swan, get yourself ready. I will be there in 10 minutes. What a dirty pig. Next day, I saw someone waiting for James outside. I asked her, "What do you want?" She said, "I'm going to have a lunch with James." "No, what do you want is to go to bed with James." She looked me in the eye and said, "We shall see then." So I gently told her to go away. Further down was Ellen, James' daughter. She hated me. "My father is only with you because you must be really good in bed. Otherwise, he will dump you." I was destroyed. But still, I've tried to bond with her. Sorry to hear that. Now, what about if we're going to hunt some feral pigs? I think
I may be an unmotivated, self-important, cynical bitch, but I've got something really special to offer the world. Fantastic!
she got a little bit scared. Wasn't the right call at the time. Later that afternoon, I decided to get together with the girls. I was so depressed. I explained Maria what was happening. She said, "Don't worry, Swan. Men are men. They say many things, but they always dinner at home." She was the best. So I decided to stop making questions and being so dramatic. As usual, I went to my tennis training. I wanted to be fit for James. I wanted to be 10 out of 10 for him. I went home to have a shower and get ready for tonight's dinner. James always will take me to the most expensive restaurants in Vinewood downtown area. When I arrived home, I heard noises.
You fucking with me. There's no reason to freak out, okay? Dipshit.
Was James' mom with her friends. "Hello, Swan," she said. "How are you today?" I said, "Fine. I'm just gonna get ready to have dinner with my love." She smiled. "Don't forget to share your love." "What do you mean?" she said. "Come on, sugar. You think you are the only one? You are just a play toy in his bed. We all know you are just a gold digger. I'm what? Do you know, James always needed a girl in his bed nighttime, while during the day he's busy hammering other girls. What? You can all get screwed." And I left. I was mad. But as a precaution, I decided to go see him in the office. Could that be true? He told me so many times when we were alone that I was his only true love. I drove fast as I could. I parked the car and rushed straight to the office.
You look sharp, boss.
I arrived there, and his secretariat started to sweat. He knew the truth. "I want to see James," I said. He's not him, ma'am." "What do you mean?" I asked. He went to a meeting with his assistant and the consultant." I kept the pressure, because I knew it. His assistant was a 24-year-old and the consultant a divorced 29-year-old woman. "Tell me the truth." Sorry, boss, but I can't," he said. "You will lose your job today." "Okay," he said. He went with both of them to Vespucci Hotel this morning and didn't come back.
Later on.
But the secretariat said,
Some money.
"James told me you are amazing in bed. If you break up with him, I can give it to you. Go you all get screwed." I couldn't believe what I just heard. Later that night, I decided to confront James. I needed to know the truth. "James, it's true that you are seeing other women." Without looking me in the eyes, he said, "Swan, everything I have, I bought with my own money. Everything you eat and dress, it was with my own money. I have other women, and I deserve it." I said, "But I wanted you for myself, James, only for myself." He said, "You still have me because I love you." And once again, I end up making no decision. I wake up in the middle of the night after giving to James what he wanted. I looked for him everywhere. Suddenly, I heard noises. Was the paramedics.
Worth it. Yeah, no kidding.
The place was turned upside down. And James, my love, was dead. The time was running fast, and I knew it. James' men will be here soon. I had 5 minutes to pack and disappear into the darkness. One day I had everything. The next day was only me and my bike. I have to run away from Los Santos and my friends. A new chapter for me had just begun.